this is going to be Lang curls and what I like to call decline curls. The difference is how far you recline yourself. Now, the point of these and what I like to use them for is to make sure that we are not incorporating the shoulder flexion aspect of what your bicep can do. I like to use these to be able to work biceps without creating more issues in the shoulders. So, one of the most important parts to this is you want to make sure you have a deep lean back to where you are stretching and your arm can go almost perpendicular to the ground. Now, the more I turn my wrists over, the bigger stretch I'm going to get through the actual bicep itself. The more into a neutral or overhand grip that I'm getting. Not getting much stretch out of the bicep, but I will get a little bit more forearm work. So I'm going to go ahead and flip out to a underhand or a supinated grip. And I want to focus on keeping my elbows back the whole time. So you can think of maybe hugging the bench with your elbows or just keeping them pointed straight down. As I curl, that's where I want to keep them pointed straight down so I don't use the shoulder flexion part of the bicep. I'm only doing elbow flexion here. So your rear delts and your shoulder blades will burn having to sit here and hold this position. And that's fine as long as we're not getting this swing forward. Because in this case, we're trying to use these bicep curls to work your biceps without creating more shoulder problems. So I like starting back at a 45-degree angle, and that's usually a pretty happy place to be for most folks. If you feel like you can get a little more stretch, then we can go a little deeper into it, and you can even go all the way flat to the ground. The problem at that point is you might run into the ground before you can actually stretch through your bicep. So now we're probably at about 35-ish degrees. And then I'm going to do the same deal. Lean back, squeeze my shoulder blades together and lift my chest up. My arms are perpendicular to the ground in my full stretch. And then as I pull up, I'm keeping the elbows back, not allowing them to swing forward. Make sure you go all the way down and get that full stretch too. You don't want to be missing out on work by only going this far. The point of this exercise is to get a great big stretch through the biceps.